Turbo. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? There you go. What's that? Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Arlana Flowers. This is a recent entry into the Superchat family. She's only been with us a couple of weeks, but has already shown great impact on our community. First of all, by engaging the chat while she's been here, but then as well, when I look at her channel and I'm starting to get to know some of this content, I see that she's constantly spreading positivity and motivation through poetry and positive affirmations with a lot of relaxing content and always a pleasant attitude. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's got 1,100 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,200 she'll soon be thinking about. I know we've got a few new channels in the chat, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I noticed that we've got some of our members here. I've put Scratch and Pete PA in the pole position on our Wheel of Doom for today. Scratch and Pete PA is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube that I have met during my time, and of course Michael's Adventures falls under the same umbrella. These two creators are so unbelievably supportive of others. They live wholeheartedly by the idea of helping others much more than they are looking forward to support from other people for themselves. So they are definitely shining jewels in the Superchat family, and they are always here as beloved and dedicated moderators. Emotion has come in This is a talented singer and songwriter who happens to be a member as well. We've got Sam's Vlogs Trains and More as a member and a moderator, along with Emotion, along with Kristen Welton, my love, of course. Sparkle's Hope Chest is in the house. Derek's Journey I saw come in early, and JetLife777 has been a member for a long time as well. So I put them on the wheel right away as soon as I see them in the chat, like always, and then very soon we'll get to spinning the wheel, and as we get down to 5 or 6 names, I'll start adding some more names to the wheel from our chat list. So Alan Showcasing is here for the first time. Thank you for coming in. We've got another couple of channels here. Outdoor Jack, I think, is here for the first time as well. And was it Kelly Family Adventures, I think, was here? And hopefully you're still with us, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. And like I said, if you don't mind just reading our video description, it describes everything we're doing here and how you can meet lots of friends and family members for your channel. As well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Once again, we're looking at our Lana Flowers, and like I was saying, this is a creator who's just been with us for a couple of weeks now, but has already shown great positivity on their channel and support for others. As a matter of fact, they're here with us in the chat right now, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I see we've got some familiar faces in the house. Too Fat Too Furious is here. I ran into them today supporting another creator. Angel Downstairs Rachel is an in real life family friend as well as a member of our Tuber Chat family. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC happens to be a member. So I'm just going to get them onto the wheel right away. And like I said, we'll get some more names for the wheel from our chat list shortly. Growing My Own, good to see you back. Lady S and Family is here with us almost every day. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is the second channel from TWT TV. Very supportive creator. Mo, good to see you back in the house. Need of ER Designs is here. We've got Nurse Leslie and Target X187 here together. Operation New Dawn is a brand new channel that I met in Commander Vlogs just about an hour or two ago. And Shalisha's Journal was recently featured on Tuber Chat. It's good to have you back in the house. Thrill Seeks is a long-time generous, dedicated and loyal supporter and friend to Tuber Chat. It's good to have you here. And Water Girl Family Adventures, it's great to have you back. I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel a little bit better as time goes on as well. Charlene Heel is a powerhouse of energy that is always motivating and inspiring other creators. And we caught a premiere from her earlier today, which was very cool. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for one quick second. We'll come back and talk about our Lana Flowers for one more moment, and I'll start spinning the wheel. All right, pardon me for that. I just needed another second there. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. And forgive me, I almost missed a super chat from our Lana Flowers. Thank you so much for the extra support to get us started for today. I really do appreciate that extra support. And I don't know if it's Brandon or some other hater that's dropping thumbs down on us still in an attack with fake accounts and everything else. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the retention. Thank you for your obsession. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. That's a creator that's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning and long before, as a matter of fact. And then Operation New Dawn, the best success you'll find here in Tuber Chat is in supporting other creators. Everybody here is of the same mindset. We plan to support others much more than we expect to be supported, and by making the first move and supporting other creators, you'll find an overwhelming amount of support coming back to you. Thank you, Mo, for the like and the share. If anybody hasn't already shared for today, I'll appreciate that as well on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social platform. Your community tabs for anybody over 500, I'll appreciate that greatly. And it helps get more people into Tuber Chat for today, and of course does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine, in the coming days, weeks, and possibly even beyond. So thank you everybody for the 40 thumbs up. Teacher P Downer, good to see you here again. Thank you for coming in. And once again, we're looking at our Lana Flowers. So a very positive creator, always inspiring and motivating. I'm having a great time getting to know the content from this creator. She's also experimenting with shorts, which is very cool as well, and a little bit of comedy in there. And then Target X187. So thank you for the thought. Here in Tuber Chat, our chat tends to be very strict when it comes to limiting emojis, spelling out numbers in the chat, no self-promotion, and things like that. One of the reasons why we do that, because it's not such a big deal here. We've been here for almost 300 episodes now, but when you're out in other live streams that are similar, like Happy Lux or Commander Vlogs or Vern's Junk Closet and places like this, I want you to have an easier time and be able to grow your channel. Sometimes when you go into other growth streams, and believe me, there's hundreds of them out there, you can get really like hammered by moderators and hosts. You can even get timed out or banned or worse, and we don't want that for anybody. So by keeping our chat strict, it allows you to get used to kind of the way that a lot of the growth streams work, and then you'll have an easier time when you're out growing your channel in other places, because I can't be here 24 hours a day, of course, so I want you to be growing your channel even when I'm not live streaming. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members already. Lady S and family, thank you so much for the share. Hollywood Uncut, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is going to be the first channel from the wheel today that's coming up. Kelly Family Adventures, good to see you are still here with us. And the Stock Explorer is a recently featured channel as well. We feature a different channel almost every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, which you have seen. And we do that so that you have the chance to meet loyal and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. We've done this over 250 times now. And on that note, episode 300 is coming up next weekend. So it will be the day before Halloween. And I will be joined by my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. We will do a very different type of live stream. The same thing we did for episode 100 and 200. We will get together and have a deep dive discussion about a lot of the ins and outs of the YouTube analytics, the algorithm, features and updates from the last 6 months. So I hope you'll go back and watch episode 100 and 200 this week if you haven't already seen them, and see what we've got in store for you for episode 300 this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Modest Moon Gazer, good to see you in the house. There's Commander Vlogs right there. Good to see you here. They happen to be a member as well, so I'm getting them onto the wheel right away. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. I did see, I thought I saw another channel come through. Cali King 916, good to see you in the house. And House of X Entertainment Inc. have been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning, and before that, as a matter of fact. They happen to be members, so we will add them to the wheel right away as well. And I'll get to spinning in another moment here. Right now we're looking at Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and somebody who has been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now. She brings us delicious looking content, as you can imagine, and is constantly out supporting other creators as well when I'm bouncing in between premieres, live streams, and commenting on videos. I run into Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC regularly. This is another channel that I just met, Melnet Living Free Zip Codeless. Good to see you in the house. I hope I pronounced that right, but I think so, and it's good to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So as well, if there's anybody watching or listening that's having trouble getting into the chat, then sometimes there's a glitch that happens on YouTube, especially because we have so many controls like our subscriber only mode and things like that. You can reach out to me on Instagram and we can make sure to get you into the approved users list so that you can come in on any channel for the activity that you've brought into that channel and that community, especially when we see friends that turn into trolls and things like that. It's a really unfortunate situation, but it happens. And if you don't have a hater by the time you have 1,000 subscribers, it's coming by the time you have 2, I promise you. But other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Thrill Seeks is still hanging out. And we're looking at Scratch and PPA right now. So as I had mentioned at the beginning of today's live stream, we, Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. I've been here for about 4.5 years now, long before Superchat started. And in my time, I've met a lot of very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, the kind of people who are willing to help others very much. That's what inspired the idea behind Superchat in the first place 300 episodes ago. And Scratch and PPA has been here basically the whole time and has been a beloved and dedicated moderator. He actually moderates on all of my channels, all the other channels I'm involved with, and then as well many, many more, probably dozens more channels, maybe even more than that. And what you'll find is that when you can visit Scratch and PPA for one of their premieres, which I'll talk about in a moment, you'll find an overwhelming flood of support that comes back for this creator because they do so much to support others. And this happens every Tuesday, so they put out their videos around the lunch hour at exactly 12:15 in the Eastern time zone on Tuesdays. And you can see that this premiere is ready to go. You can set your reminders there, but hopefully you'll subscribe to Scratch and PPA and get the notification bell on anyway. In these videos, it's an interactive series, so you get the chance to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which I do. It makes it a lot of fun to be a part of, sets it apart, makes it unique. And as well, you'll notice that the chat that runs during his premieres is very fast-paced, very high energy, almost impossible to keep up with, but it makes it very exciting and a lot of fun to be a part of that as well. So the other thing that Scratch and PPA does is feature a different channel in every single episode of his videos. So you now have 43 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So there's a lot over there at Scratch and PPA's channel. And one thing I don't mention enough is if you're wondering how to use other social media platforms to draw in activity for your YouTube channel, like for instance Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and others, Scratch and PPA is a shining example of what can be done and making all of his posts interactive, which is very, very cool. I think everybody can take inspiration from him. Commander Vlogs, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. So for that reason, I'm going to make Commander Vlogs the next channel that we look at. I just spun the wheel. So we're going to look at House of X Entertainment Inc. first. This is Yo, it's your boy Leo and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey together in a joint business channel. These are two creators who have been with Superchat since the very beginning. I've probably been connected to both of them for the better part of 2 years now, and they are inspirational in the creation of Superchat. When I talk about generosity in creators, the idea that somebody might say, hey, I'm going to go and do a channel and I'm going to let people connect the same way you do. They don't say, you know, well, we don't want you to do what we do. They say, let us help you build it, let us support you, and they did. As a matter of fact, It's Me Wonston Yes Honey from House of X Entertainment Inc. was the very first creator to ever come into a Superchat live stream 298 episodes ago. So, ECPC Diaries, good to see you back in the house. Jessica's Dumpster Girls, good to see you here as well. Facing Reality is in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Facing Reality is a shining jewel in the Superchat family. Somebody who always engages conversation and spreads positivity and motivation. So, House of X Entertainment Inc. Is fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support them when you get there, including Super Chats and memberships. Superchat is a member on House of X Entertainment Inc. because of their unbelievably generous support. You'll see a lot of familiar faces in there. Featured channels, and there's Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wonston Yes Honey with their individual monetized channels right there. So let's look now at Commander Vlogs, who dropped a super chat on us, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. Commander Vlogs was on live just a couple of hours ago, as a matter of fact. And I was in there, of course. I happen to be a member on Commander Vlogs. They are also a member here, so I put them on the wheel as soon as they got here anyway. But Commander Vlogs does a very similar type of live stream to what we're doing here in Superchat. I've met many friends and family members over in his live streams over the last probably year to year and a half. And he's got over 8,400 subscribers. So it's great to see a creator with a channel this size still going out to meet new friends and family members, connect the right way in other live streams regularly. So Commander Vlogs definitely has much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. But the other thing that we get from this creator is a lot of personal videos as well. So he mixes these up on this channel, so we get a great look at the creator behind the channel, and then as well the opportunity to connect with other creators while we're there, which is very cool. He usually streams twice a day. I don't know if he's going to do another one today. He probably will. I believe he's in the California time zone, if I heard him right today, which means that it's a little bit earlier for him than it is for me. And in a few hours, he might do another live stream for everybody where you can meet more friends and family members. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next here. It's a close one, but it looks like it's going to be Emotion, who we visited yesterday. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a second again. I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to talk about Emotion. All right, pardon me for that. My allergies are driving me nuts. I think I've been playing with the cats too much this weekend. This is Emotion. When I look for this channel, I've got to look for Emotion New Soul. So I'm going to type this and copy and paste into the chat for everybody. When we find a creator with a channel name that's so unbelievably popular, like the word Emotion, for instance, we have to do a little bit extra to find that channel. So if you just want to copy and paste or type out what I've added in the chat there, Emotion New Soul will help you get to this channel. This is a talented singer and songwriter. They're here as a member and a moderator. They happen to be a gold member, so we see this channel every single day in those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Makeup Mom and Son is exactly the same. She happens to be a gold member and happens to be a moderator here. And a moderator, I think I said. A moderator here. And They are both dear friends. They're extremely generous creators. When we look at emotion and the original works that this talented singer and songwriter brings to us on their channel, they mix up the content by giving us both music videos for their original works and then compilations, sometimes in the form of premieres, sometimes in the form of live streams, and occasionally they experiment with reaction videos as well. So this talented singer and songwriter has an official music channel. They're fully monetized with super chats and memberships available. They've got over 1,700 subscribers already, and we're going to look at their second channel as well. One of the things that I like to encourage for creators, especially if your first channel is a variety channel like my own personal one or many other creators have, is breaking into a second channel when it's appropriate, when it's something that you can really drill down to a specific niche. So Emotion is already that type of channel by bringing us music, but what they've done is broken into a second channel now, Writing with Emotion New Soul, where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the writing process as Emotion shows us and teaches us exactly what they do to come up with their original works, which is really, really cool. And this gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind both channels. As well, they've experimented with reaction videos over here as well, so you'll enjoy that when you get there. With 381 subscribers here, I'm hoping everybody will support them on both channels. You can see they're willing to swap playlists with other creators, and they do the featured channels collaboration that I love talking about. We'll get into that soon. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Derek's Journey just dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to look at that channel right now, even though the wheel actually spun for them. They happen to be the stream boss right now. So what I'm talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there. Derek's Journey's getting a bit of extra exposure for that there. And because they dropped a super chat, they added a little bit of life to their stream bossness right now, which is very cool. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. If I have missed anything in the chat that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, I tend to fall behind, especially when we're very busy like this. Please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and then hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. Outgoing Azzy's in the house. Good to see you here. And Derek's Journey does a great job of featuring a lot of channels front and center on their homepage. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those creators feature your channel on their home pages the same way, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that this has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the real strong and solid foundation for our channels comes from. And then if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. When we look at the content that Derek's Journey brings us, we see a lot of motivating and inspiring content, particularly with fitness. And Derek's Journey also on this channel gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the creator and their family life, which I think is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them. They've got 1,250 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. They're fully monetized with super chats and memberships available when you get there. Thank you one more time, Derek's Journey, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Now we're going to get back to spinning the wheel. I see that Black Phoenix has come in and Wolf Spirit Productions is here. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to add them onto the wheel right now. Makeup Mom and Son will be next. And again, Derek's Journey is our stream boss. So let's see what Makeup Mom and Son has got going on for us right now. With 917 subscribers, she is climbing her way on that road to the official 1K and she will likely get it sooner than later. I don't think it's going to be very long now. Makeup Mom and Son's an extremely supportive creator, so she gets an overwhelming amount of support coming back to her for that reason as well. Tiffany Wears T-shirts says Trouble Von Cuddlepuss says it's not his fault. Yes, it's definitely not. He was meowing in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that. Usually my mic was hot during the intro for today's live stream, and I was literally playing with the cat for 1 second. Sometimes one of the cats or both of them will stay here in the same room with me while I live stream. That's how Trouble Von Cuddlepuss is able to make so many cameo appearances. But he definitely stirred it up today right before we started. But thank you, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is a dear friend and a generous, loyal, dedicated supporter. And we are going to look at her channel next for that reason, right before I start spinning the wheel again. Soon it will be time for me to get names out of our chat list, so that will be coming up. Everybody, of course, has the chance to be on the wheel or the screen. When we look up Makeup Mom and Son, she does some makeup videos, but she actually does a lot of unboxings, product reviews, and a lot of live streaming. As you can see, she's right there last night for an impromptu live stream with Corinne from Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. And some of her live streams go on for quite some time. You can see that was a 7-hour one, my goodness. And that's not surprising, actually. And Makeup Mom and Son also has a new series that she started. It's not so new anymore because it's already been going on for a couple of months. But what she's doing is featuring a different channel in an interview every Saturday. And I've been honored to have been a part of that. A lot of familiar faces here have been, and a lot of creators that we haven't seen before. So you'll likely meet lots of friends and family members over there as well. Makeup Mom and Son will encourage and allow everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Superchat. So next we're going to look at Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that, and for knocking a little bit of life off of our stream boss for today. She is very, very dangerously close to 1,900 subscribers right now. And then Sam Slogs Trains and More. Yeah, you heard Trouble meowing. No doubt. We've got those like cat toys that we play with them with. That says fish. And I don't know how entertaining everybody finds that, but this is my excuse for the loud noises during the intro for today. Tiffany Wears T-shirts, like I said, has almost 1,900 subscribers. She is posting so frequently that it is almost impossible not to run into her content, but almost impossible to keep up, as a matter of fact. She does a mix of videos and live streams. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She has a very loyal and dedicated following in her audience on her channel. When you get there and visit her for a live stream, you'll get a warm welcome from her community. And she is also a dynamic creator. She is a very captivating host and somebody who brings fun and energy everywhere she goes, not just here in Superchat, not just on her channel, but when she's out supporting others. She engages conversation in the chat in a very fun and humorous way, for which I'm very grateful, and I'm sure a lot of other people that she supports are grateful as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with her and finding the variety in content. She does a lot of challenges that are pretty wild, pretty like over the edge. And then as well, she's got unboxing videos. She gets many mail videos. She recently celebrated a birthday and received some gifts and things like that. So there's a lot of variety in the content, and sometimes she just does a random live stream, which is very cool. So hopefully you'll enjoy catching her. Like I said, she's almost got 1,900 subscribers. Gloria's Platter, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And I'm going to spin the wheel right now. We'll get another channel off of our Wheel of Doom. And Sam Slogs Trains and More is coming up right now. So this is another creator who shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They will allow and encourage everybody to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. As a matter of fact, they actually do a live stream dedicated to that every week. So they randomize the days and times for that particular live stream. And then, of course, there's a lot of train videos, which you'd expect. But there's also some vlogging, some unboxings, product reviews, and things like this, and random live streams as well. As you can see right here, I missed this one, but a jokes and chit chat stream, which must have been cool. And hopefully we'll catch more of that. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More will also swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. Anybody here in the chat that's willing to do that, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. And then as well, he does the featured channels collaboration that we were talking about a little bit earlier. So, Call Me Ender, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming by. Call Me Ender yesterday went to raid the copyright-free music channel. For those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream on that channel, but when I say virtual, it's because it resets twice a day at exactly 9 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. It breaks about 10 minutes before. There's a short break where we're not on, and then it comes back on for almost 12 hours again. And Call Me Ender rated it right before it was about to go off. Literally, he had a few people come in from his live stream yesterday, and just as they were saying hello, the screen came up that said thanks for watching, which means in about 30 seconds it's going to reset. So I do appreciate the thought. Thank you for that, Call Me Ender. He's rated before, but that is a loyal and dedicated supporter as well. Marty Stampelkowski, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. We're going to look at JetLife777 now. This creator has recently started a second channel, actually. We'll look at both of those in a moment. They've just put up a trailer. I'm not sure if they put another video. We'll find out in a moment here. And right before I talk about this channel, I might need another second here, so pardon me. Everybody's going to be tired of the theme song by the time we're done today. How many times I've broken like that. This is JetLife777 here right now. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time here on Superchat. I know I missed some action in the chat. Melnet Living, free zip codeless. Good to see you in the house, and thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel next after JetLife777, and before I get into spinning the wheel again. So, Melnet Living free zip codeless is coming up next. We'll have a look at that channel for the first time. And Makeup Mom and Son, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support as well. We just saw her channel. Bay TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Keto Mama Michelle, good to have you back. Outgoing Azzy. Oh, you've got great new community posts, and you've got a viral video. Very, very cool. We'll see that soon enough. Merrimenton Live. Oh, sorry, Merrimenton Livy. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Living Visions TV is here for the first time as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome also. And like I said, if you don't mind reading our video description, you'll find out exactly how you can meet lots of friends and family Everybody here is willing to connect. The best success in TuberChat is found in making the first move, supporting other creators, then coming back, letting them know you've done that. Then they will do the same thing for you. What will happen here for anybody that is brand new, a lot of creators that have been to TuberChat many times before or come here regularly will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat right away, because they want to see how you interact with everybody else first to make a judgment call as to whether you might be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter before they connect with you, with good reason, right? Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for everybody to understand what we're doing here and the exact way that we're connecting, for instance, which is listed in the video description. And it's not so much the procedure, but it's the importance of following it. Many creators lose subscribers a couple of days after going to a growth stream, but we have some creators here in TuberChat that never lose anybody, and it's because they follow the procedure to a T every single time. You'll notice as I put channels on the screen, I am subscribed and have the bells on for everybody. Everybody who's ever been here before, you will find that I am subscribed. It is very, 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 very rare that TuberChat is ever lost by anybody. But I do lose subscribers just like everybody else does. So we just want to make sure that first of all, we're following the full procedure together, watching a full video of at least 3 minutes, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment, giving a thumbs up, turning the bell on, and then subscribing if you like the creators' content, which I subscribe to everybody, of course. And then coming back, letting them know that you've done that. So JetLife777, like I said, has been with TuberChat for a long, long time. They happen to be more of a travel channel than anything else. They show us a lot of different footage from many different places. And I'm just going to show you their second channel as well. Jet Life Collections. Now, I'm still getting to know this channel because they've broken off into a second one here. Here's their trailer right here. Hopefully everybody will connect with them on both channels. They've got 18 subscribers here. We'd love to push them a little bit farther, get them maybe even up and over 20 and on the road to the first 100. And then, yeah, Commander Vlogs, I take moderating extremely seriously, as most people can see or already know. And everybody's got to make the right decision for their own channel, right? I'll tell you a horror story. I did have one time last summer somebody who was, of course, a friend, a trusted moderator, went through and must have gone over like an older live stream or through the comments or something and started just banning everybody, right? Not while we were live. So the problem is the next time I went live, we found, I was so lucky that we'd had, you know, like a few hundred subscribers already, that we were getting messages on Instagram saying, hey, I can't get in, I can't get in, I can't get in. So I figured out what went on right away, and I went into the banned users list and found that they just like filled it up. There had to be 100 channels in there. So of course I had to release it all. Now what that does is it releases the trolls and everything else, but it was never really a problem. But it's just a funny story to tell now. It's an easy fix, but what a disaster. So you have, this is why I take moderating so seriously. There's a long-winded speech that will go on for at least an hour if I was to tell you why each of our moderators is a moderator here. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. Is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. It took me a second to type that. My typing is like way off today. And oh, gaining more creators is harder recently, Sam Slogs Trains and More says, but they're not losing as many as they were losing last year. Interesting. This YouTube purging has been going on for about a year. So right now we're looking at Melnet, living free, zip codeless, and I hope I'm pronouncing this all right, but it's great to have you here for the first time. They've already got 952 subscribers. They are halfway on the official road to 1K. So I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome and support these creators and push them a little bit farther. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos here, this 12-minute one, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Rambling with the Bruns is here. They happen to be members, so I'm going to add them onto the wheel right away. And I see that I was just about to miss another creator coming into the chat. G Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlog. Oh, of course, I remember. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs is in the house. They've got a remarkably long name for their channel, so they had to truncate the first word there. And G.A. Girl, I am every woman in the dream team. It's my pleasure. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, please just mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Wolf Spirit Productions is coming up right now. This happens to be another gold member. They are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. As well, this is a creator who reaches out regularly. We talk on Instagram about different things. They are aggressively working on improving their video production, growing their channel, and basically just moving forward with all the things we have to do. And they are willing to share lessons learned along the way, as well as not afraid to ask questions, which is really cool. The more we engage in conversation like this, especially here in the chat, we're able to help each other, and then we can all make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. So, Tina the Explorer, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. As a matter of fact, Wolf Spirit Productions, when I flip over to their videos page, we will see that they've got a premiere. This is going to be coming up right after TuberChat. We're going to go and raid that in about an hour and a half from now. I'm just getting the link ready for a little bit later when we need to see that. It's quite a long video, so there'll be lots of opportunity to meet more friends and family members for your channel while you're over there. Wolf Spirit Productions will allow and encourage everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in TuberChat. So that will be a fun, long afternoon of being able to connect with more creators. And then as well, 185 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 200 they're thinking about. They're getting close already, but we'd love to get them a little bit farther. An interesting note is that Sparkle's Hope Chest, who we see on the featured channels collaboration shelf here from Wolf Spirit Productions, happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life, which is really cool because I'm happy to see creators supporting each other. One of the biggest complaints I get on YouTube is, why don't people who are, my in real life friends and family, why won't they support me as much as some of the people on YouTube will? And that makes it that much more special to see this mother-daughter combo, both with separate channels, but supporting each other occasionally, collaborating, and things like that. We get a great look at both creators behind their channels, and we'll talk about Sparkle's Hope Chest soon. Jeremy D-Day's in the house. That's JD Knight 7, another creator I've been connected to for about 2 years. It's great to see them still, after all this time, coming back to meet more friends and family members in the right way. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Facing Reality says, please don't be shy. Come say hi. And we're looking at that's ironic. We're looking at Sparkle's Hope Chest next. That was just luck. So Sparkle's Hope Chest, like I said, is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions. And yeah, it's okay. Makeup Mom and Son. If it wasn't for Kristen and Kira, it would be the same for me as well. Kristen Welton, who I have on the wheel here, is here as a member and a moderator. This is my girlfriend. We've been together for 6 years now. We live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. So she's in Tuber Chat as often as she can be, almost every single day. She has a separate channel. She's doing her own thing, but of course we both support each other for that reason. But when you talk about family, meaning, you know, parents, brothers, sisters, sons, nieces, nephews, daughters, things like that, it's interesting how some don't seem as supportive as others, but that, like I said, is what makes it that much more special to see this combination of creators, Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions, supporting each other so much. So I'm hoping that some inspiration will be taken just from that situation. Homestead Family Reclaim, thank you for coming in, and thank you for the reminder to give that thumbs up. I do appreciate it from everybody, of course. And Thrill Seeks is going to feature Kristen actually tomorrow, which is very cool. She posts videos every Saturday and Tuesday. So Sparkle's Hope Chest does pure variety on her channel, so we get a great look at the creator behind the channel. One of the things she's doing right now is a series where she's talking about her motel life and a little bit of life changes that have gone on and are going on right now, which is really cool. She is a compelling storyteller, and we get to see a really deep behind the scenes look at this creator as well. We see a Happy Meal video, and there's a collaboration with Wolf Spirit Productions right there, like I was talking about, which is cool. Now, it's way long overdue for me to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that right now. Of course, everybody has the opportunity to be on the wheel and the screen. You do not have to super chat. You do not have to be a member. In the case of members, we put them on the wheel right away. In the case of super chats, we put them on the screen right away. Now we're going to add Nurse Leslie onto the wheel. Lady S and Family will come up as well. Cali King 916 will come up, and Thrill Seeks. And maybe I'll fill it up a little bit here. Modest Moon Gazer. And I'll spin. And we'll see who's coming up next, and then I'll add some more names when we get back down to 5 or 6 again. Jessica's Dumpster Girls is in the house. Good to see you here. I think they've been here for a little while already today, and they've been here frequently, as a matter of fact. Hopefully we'll get a chance to look at your channel today. MSK Family Vlogs is here. They've been a member for over a year. You can see that pink membership badge that they've got. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for a long, long time. So I hope everybody will support them and enjoy that kind of support coming back from that dynamic family of creators. But because they are members, I will add them onto the wheel right away. Now we're looking at GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. This is an incredibly supportive creator as well. So first of all, she's over here in Tuber Chat almost every day. As well, I see her out supporting other creators when I'm out bouncing in between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos. I run into her regularly. Simply Kiara, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And with 479 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team a little bit farther. She's going to soon have 500, which means her community tab will be unlocked. And that's a great addition to the YouTube features that have been updated lately, where all creators over 500 will get their community tabs. You should find that it will happen about 7 days after you become after you reach the 500 subscriber milestone. And thank you, Sam Slogs Trains and More. That is a special milestone message. Every member gets one of those every month on any channel where you have a membership. And it's very cool because they come up like super chat messages. So thank you for that, Sam, and thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, Sam shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, as does GI Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. So, the Stock Explorer is coming up next. This is another creator who I'm enjoying getting to know. They were actually just featured on TuberChat, and they bring us some stock market technical analysis, but they do it in a very real-world way. And you can see from some of the shorts here, I enjoyed watching a handful of these yesterday. And what they'll do, you notice in like this thumbnail, you'll see the Chex Mix. We don't have that in Canada, but this particular type of snack. They've also got, here's the Disney one, where they've got a McDonald's Disney Happy Meal, and they're talking about the stocks, right, which is very cool. So we get a little bit of fun along with the technical analysis that comes along from looking at different stocks, and I think there's going to be lots for everybody to learn from the Stock Explorer, as well as be entertained and inspired by. I've caught them on one live stream already. They mix up the live streams and videos, so hopefully you'll catch me over there, and I'll catch them on another one very, very soon. But I'm enjoying getting to know this creator. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter, and I've run into them regularly already. As soon as the Stock Explorer came through TuberChat, now when I'm out supporting others, I've run into them constantly, which is very cool. I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, to know that they're out supporting others. Jan Hines is here. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels now, just because we've already been on for almost an hour. And we'll see who's coming up next when I spin the wheel. We'll have a look, and thank you, the Stock Explorer. I appreciate that. Nurse Leslie is coming up right now. This is a longtime friend of TuberChat. She used to be named Health, Humor, and Motivation, but recently went through a name change. And with over 500 subscribers now, she's got 516 right this moment. There's that community tab, which is very, very cool. So we're so happy to see this on every channel over 500 or shortly after. And Nurse Leslie, I was drawn to this creator right away when she came into the TuberChat community so many months ago, because she happens to be a compelling storyteller and is constantly trying to motivate and share information on her channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting her. We'll push her a little bit farther on the road towards 600, and I know you'll enjoy the content when you get over there. She is a dynamic host, as you can see. A lot of camera confidence there, which is something we all wish for. And hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get over there as well. Nurse Leslie's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while. Vision Acres Homestead, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for your membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel on the screen next. I haven't seen a chat message from you yet. Just let me know, please, if you're having trouble getting into the chat. If you can't leave a message here, or if you think I can't see it, just please reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter and let me know. Instagram's the best one because I'm right in front of it all the time. But if not, just say anything at all in the chat to let us know that you're able to chat and all is good. And Vision Acres Homestead we'll be looking at for the first time in another moment here. They happen to be a silver member already. So what that means is that, first of all, every time you're here in TuberChat, I will add your channel to the wheel right away as soon as I see you. And then as well, you will have a slide added into the collection of slides that I run when we start, during the middle, and at the end of the live stream, just like that. So thank you for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. And let's look at Vision Acres Homestead right now. Hopefully we'll get them into the chat. One of the things that can happen is there's this thing called shadow banning on YouTube, and it is not anybody's fault. It's not something anybody does. It's a simple glitch. What happens is you can go into a chat, whether it's on a premiere or a live stream, be sending messages and feel ignored because those messages are not actually sticking. The way you can tell, I'm going to show you the window that I keep up with the chat with here. When you click this area, and I'm not sure if this works on a phone exactly the same way, but I think that it does. You can switch from live chat to top chat, Top chat is for very, very busy chats where YouTube won't show you every single message because some of the simple hellos and emojis and stuff like that are irrelevant. There's Vision Acres Homestead right there. And then when you click back to either live chat or top chat, your messages will disappear. If that happens, it means that that glitch is affecting you. The only recourse is to reach out to the host on another social network or a moderator if you can, and let them know that you're having trouble coming into the chat. It's a very easy fix. You just need to be added into the approved users list. And it's in the same place where we keep track of our moderators and things like that. So easy to do, but it will take the host a second to get that fixed. Hopefully they'll get you straightened out by the time they do their next premiere or live stream. Vision Acres Homestead is here. I've already got a small red line here, which is odd, on your trailer. I wonder if that's just another YouTube glitch. But it's great to have you here. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I am going to connect to your channel. And the way that I'm going to do that is by taking this 17-minute video here, adding it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. I am looking forward to knowing what a hate crisis might be. And then as well, hopefully you have our notification bell on and you're subscribed to Superchat so you don't miss our further live streams. I'm sure you are now that you have a membership. And we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. If everybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break right now. We just spun the wheel. MSK Family Vlogs is coming up next. And when we get back, we'll look at that channel. All right, we're looking at MSK Family Vlogs. This is a dynamic family of creators, as a matter of fact, and they have mixed up their live streams, premieres, videos, and they do pure variety on their channel. You will see challenges, mukbangs, as we can see, and actually their most popular video here is talking to the kids about coin saving, which is very cool. Now, I've seen this a million times before, but haven't mentioned it, but isn't it a great world when we learn about money and teach younger people about the importance of either saving or investing, or however you want to put it, right? Because it's something that's lacking in all of our education systems, as far as I understand. When we talk about the idea of becoming monetized, which MSK Family Vlogs is, you know, a lot of people can benefit from some extra income coming in, and wouldn't it be great if everybody could maximize the impact of that extra income? And then Outgoing Azzy, yeah, thank you. I will reach out to you. I forget where we are on the idea of swapping playlists, but I will reach out to you and make sure we get that sorted. One of the things we got to make sure of is that when we're talking about swapping playlists with other creators, it's an agreement for both to watch each other's videos. So if you're going to ask somebody to watch your videos, you must watch their videos, of course, obviously. And then as well, here, when we're talking about visiting each other's channels and leaving packages and stuff like that, visiting houses, what have you, we're talking about visiting their channel, watching a full video of at least 3 minutes, which we must do for everybody, leave a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences, preferably related to the content of the video, so it doesn't get caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, come back, let them know you've done that. They'll do the same for you. We always do for others first here, knowing that they will come back and do the same for us. Shanice Reviews, good to see you here. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed coming into the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody. Ali's Craft Pursuits is here. And hopefully I haven't missed anything anybody's meant for me to see, like a question or a comment. If I have, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. Tamara Recipes is here. And thank you for coming in. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I really will appreciate it. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So MSK Family Vlogs, like I said, happens to be fully monetized. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated family of supporters for the longest time here on TuberChat. Official members over a year, if you can imagine. And so I wish for everybody to get that kind of support from such a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter like this. They got 1,440 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to 1,500 and get them halfway on the road to 2K. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. Now that we're in the second half of the live stream, I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels, but I want to make sure we get as many channels on the screen as we can. We should be able to get to everybody. We've still got over an hour to go before we're going to go and watch a premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions, which is going to give us the opportunity to continue connecting the same way that we do here in TuberChat during their live chat. And then as well, I'll leave this live stream running so we can continue to clean up our connections here as well. Arlana Flowers is our featured channel for today. Another impactful, motivating, inspiring creator. So if you haven't already connected with them, I hope that you will. We feature a different channel almost every single day here in TuberChat based on impact and generosity. We do that across all of our social networks, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, so that you have over 250 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. So, absolutely, Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC, thank you for the positivity in the chat. Whenever you engage conversation in the chat, you're actually doing a great service for the host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, because it shows engagement to the YouTube algorithms, of course, right? So I appreciate that from everybody, of course. Mortgage with Me's in the house. And Lady S and family is here in TuberChat almost every single day, as a matter of fact. They might have been here every day since finding us, but I also see Lady S and family out supporting other creators as well. So with 623 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. towards the 700 that they must be thinking about by now. We see pure variety on this channel. Now, I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and the creator behind it, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Get Trapped YT, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier now that I see you in the chat again. I did see you come in about 5 or 10 minutes ago, but thank you for being here. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And yes, Outgoing Azzy, it's time for me to add names to the wheel. Whenever I get down to 5 or 6, then we start adding more. Get Trapped YT, thank you so much for the share. I really do appreciate that. Of course, it helps get more people into Tuber Chat today and does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days, weeks, and possibly even longer. Charlene Heel is here, and this is a creator that's just full of energy. She brings it everywhere she goes. She's always spreading positivity and motivation, not just here in Tuber Chat, but out when I'm supporting other creators. You see Charlene Heel motivating, inspiring, and engaging chat everywhere. And I hope everybody will connect with her so that you can find that kind of support coming back to you as well. We'd love to push her a little bit farther along the road to 500 subscribers. We want to see Charlene Heel with that community tab that's going to unlock sooner than later. And Ali's Craft Pursuits, yes, thank you very much. I do always appreciate the extra push on the thumbs up. We're doing great right now with 66. I'm hoping everybody who hasn't already given a thumbs up will. They really do help, like I say. So let's think about adding some more names to the wheel right now. Finding Freedom. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family here, some friends and family members for your channel here that will help your channel move a little bit more. You'll find lots of generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters here. The best success in Tuber Chat is found in making the first move. If you're the kind of creator that enjoys supporting others by watching their videos, leaving meaningful comments, giving thumbs up, putting bells on, and doing everything you can for others, you'll find lots of creators here willing to do the same thing for you. So let me see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel. I will put Outgoing Azzy on there right now. And we'll see what else I can do here. Cali King 916 is already there. Thrill Seeks is still there. Facing Reality is coming up now. Facing Reality is always at the top of the list. Jessica's Dumpster Girls will come up. I think we might just be looking at this channel for the second time, if I'm right. Modest Moon Gazer's already on the wheel. Gloria's Platter will come up. And Merriment and Livy will come up as well. Oh, Modest Moon Gazer, I've got some kind of a glitch in my robot here. It's got you twice. This happens occasionally to creators. Not that it matters. This is like an algorithm thing with YouTube, but you'll see Modest Moon Gazer here on my Bautissimo list, and you'll see Modest Moon Gazer here. I don't know what that is about. I don't know why that happens. And then Finding Freedom, yeah, as long as you are here for a little while and engaging conversation with other creators and connecting with others, then eventually you'll be added to the wheel. So what I do is I keep this list. Bautissimo is a robot. It's like Nightbot or Streamlabs or Stream Elements, and it does a great job of keeping track not only of how long everybody's here, but how much they're interacting with each other in the chat. And then when I need names for the chat, for the wheel, I go over to the list and put them in order from there. And then forgive me, I'm going to interfere in conversation here that I see. Get Trapped YT is talking about 500, yeah. And Scratch and Pete PA is right. You get it about a week after. When the rule was 1,000, it was exactly 7 days for anybody I ever talked about getting the community tab, including 2 of my own channels and 3 more that I run. So when you hit 500, the guess is that you will probably get it 7 days after. Not 6, not 5, unfortunately, but we'll see. And as things are changing right now, the favor that I'm asking from everybody who does hit 500 and get that community tab is to let me know when you get it so that I can share that information with everybody and we know what to expect. Brampton Gardner, good to see you here. And thank you for coming in, even briefly. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here. And roasted peppers sound great, so thank you for that. Modest Spoon Gazer is awesome. They absolutely are. So Charlene Heel, hopefully everybody will connect with. And I'll spin the wheel. We'll get to another channel. I did say I was going to try to move a little bit faster. We're not in any rush. We still got well over an hour to go, and then we're going to go and raid Wolf Spirit Productions for a premiere that they've got, where we'll be able to continue connecting the same way that we are here in Tuber Chat. And like I said, I will leave this live stream running right up until that starts so that everybody can clean up their connections here as well. You'll likely meet lots of friends and family members over there. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver, and they're bringing us a very long 3-hour video. It's almost 4 hours, actually, apparently, for us to go and see. Lots of opportunity to meet more people over there. Too Fat, Too Furious is still in the house, and yeah, Botissimo is an amazing tool. Now, one of the frustrating things, it's been down probably 4 times, if I am keeping track, in the last year to year and a half. I love it, and I do pay for it, so it's about $10 US a month. I got in while it was $5 a month last year, so they grandfather everybody in, and I'm still paying $5 US. But it's a little more expensive, so it has to be considered. The other robots can do a similar job. Streamlabs keeps statistics almost identically. But I like having multiple robots. I use 4 of them here. For those of you who live stream or are thinking about doing it, the reason I use so many is because of 2 reasons. One, each one has a specific strength, which is the reason that I use it. And then the second reason is because if one of them is down for the day, then another robot can pick up the slack and fulfill the obligations, let's just say, of things that you need done. Like, for instance, you'll notice that my gold members have their links dropped by Nightbot in the chat every 30 minutes or so. But if Nightbot goes down for a day, I need something else to try to make that up, right? So, Merriment and Livy is here, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right for you. They're here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome, like I have said. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat and you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Merriment and Livy has 164 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We see that it's a lot of variety on this channel, including mukbangs, and I never pronounce that word right. And then some vlogging, and it looks like we're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at the creators behind the channel as well, which I'll look forward to. We're going to look at Facing Reality right now. And lots of videos coming up from Outgoing Azzy soon. Thank you for that. Oh, I hope you're filming all that, Brampton Gardner, because it's interesting what you're talking about. I'd be curious to see that. Facing Reality is always at the top of the list here for engagement in the chat. This is a creator who is not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share information with other creators for the betterment of everybody. You know, the more we engage chat and the more we engage conversation, we can share information about the things that we learn, and then the idea is we can all do better with our videos and channels and make things easier for those who have come after us. You know, most of us have been here for a little while now. Myself personally, I've been on YouTube for 4.5 years, but Tuber Chat's been here for about 1.5 years, and I've been in the small YouTuber community just over 2 years now. But it would be great if we could help others and bring them along even faster than the struggles we've had to go through, let's just say, not to mention how much harder it must have been before we got here. The wheel favors you. Yes, may the odds be ever in your favor. Gracie Squeets at home, good to see you back in the house, and thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that. Gracie Sweets at home will allow you to connect with other creators the same way that we do here in Superchat. But thank you for that membership. For that reason, I'm going to look at your channel next. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our Stream Boss, and forgive me, Vision Acres Homestead has taken the Stream Boss position for a little while now. So what I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there, where they'll get a little bit of extra exposure. So Facing Reality has 725 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. We see that they've got some premieres set up, one for tomorrow and one for a few days later, which is very cool. Facing Reality is spreading a lot of positivity and encouragement and inspiration in their videos and elsewhere when they're out supporting other creators. When I'm out doing the same thing, I run into them constantly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back from this creator after you connect with her. Facing Reality is always a shining jewel here in the Superchat family, somebody who engages conversation and makes it a pleasure to even run a stream like this. So Kelly Family Adventures is still in the house. Gracie Sweets at Home is going to come up next, like I said, because of that membership. And that also means that every time you're here in Tuber Chat, I will add you to the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat. So Gracie Sweets at Home is fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. They do a lot of live streaming. I'm going to see how far behind I am with you. I thought I just caught up with you, but we'll see in a second here. And, okay, so it's been a little while. Oh, yeah, look, they're posting so frequently. Almost every single day they do these live streams where they allow everybody to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. I'm just going to hopefully catch you in another one of these live streams shortly if you're doing one tomorrow or the next day. And, obviously, this is a beautiful-looking cake that it shows that you've made here in this trailer video. They're fully monetized, like I said, super chats and memberships available. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but we know it's well over 1,000 because, like I said, they're already monetized and they have their community tab. They do featured channels here, and then we get a behind the scenes look at the creator behind the channel as well. And it looks like they've got some great tutorial videos here with some delicious looking content. So thank you again for your membership. I really do appreciate that. We're going to spin the wheel. It's time to get Too Fat, Too Furious on the wheel as well. Modest Moon Gazer's coming up. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. If anybody is on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Too Fat, Too Furious is on the wheel now. Here's Modest Moon Gazer. This is a creator that brings us a lot of explorations. Is probably the best way for me to put it. Now, I'm already behind with you. I thought I just watched something, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, these are, yeah, on your uploads. Why am I mistaken? So I'm going to take one of your videos here, your latest one. Or sorry, this one is your latest one. And I'm going to add this into a special playlist that I've made called Catch Up so that I can stay caught up with your channel. Maybe it was a premiere was the last time that I caught you, right? And they've got another premiere set up for Tuesday, which is very cool. That will happen in the evening, my time. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Modest Moon Gazer's at 148 right now, almost 150. I'm hoping we can push them up and over that number today and get them a little bit closer to the 200 that they're now going to be thinking about. Modest Moon Gazer is such a loyal and dedicated supporter that I was confused for a little while as to whether they found us here or on our copyright-free music channel, because they've supported both so much that I couldn't tell where they were first. And I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, who recently celebrated a birthday, as a matter of fact, just a week ago. the fact that they're so supportive that they're like everywhere all at once, which is great, and they're posting frequently, as we can see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there and enjoy the kind of support that comes back from a channel like this and its creator. And let's spin the wheel. There's Faye Blatcher. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Kristen Welton, my love, is coming up right now. She is here as a member and a moderator. She has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. Pardon me for a second. Dropping stuff here. And she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get over there, including Super Chats and memberships. She puts out videos every Tuesday and Saturday, as you can see from the banner. She's very consistent when it comes to that, which is great. She recently gave her channel a facelift, so you see this bright, beautiful banner to go along with her ever so entertaining avatar, and then the thumbnails of her videos, which are all very uniform lately, which is very cool, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, even though she's fully monetized. There's still benefit to monetized channels, of course, because you are still getting, let's say, ad revenue or premium revenue, and then as well views, possibly even subscribers. But when somebody's running your playlist, you've got somebody running every second of every video in its entirety through that playlist, so that can pump your averages up on your channel for retention, which is really, really great. And Kristen Welton actually has a spectacular retention rate, which is great. So hopefully you'll enjoy her videos when you get there. We'll probably go and visit her for a premiere next Saturday after episode 300 of Tuber Chat. There's a lot of unboxing videos here, lifestyle videos, and collaborations with other YouTubers. And she's had some great success with shorts as well, approaching 20 and 30,000 views, I believe. Let's spin the wheel. Moon Goddess Treasures is in the house. Good to see you here. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They have some engaging live streams. They actually do an online auction. You're able to look at different pieces of jewelry, and then it's a live auction where you can purchase that stuff right there. It makes it a lot of fun and interactive. This is Gloria's Platter coming up right now, another longtime friend of Tuber Chat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She brings us a lot of delicious looking content, and I actually swapped playlists with this creator just about a month ago. So for anybody that is willing to swap playlists in the chat, for the purpose of gaining watch hours with other creators, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you have the ability to share today's stream out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly, along with the thumbs up, of course. We're almost at 70 now, and I really do appreciate that. And Brampton Gardner, yes, indeed. And Gloria's Platter with 770 subscribers. Great to see you've got your community tab there. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 800 that they're going to be thinking about right now. And like I said, Gloria's Platter shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, but she happens to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has been for quite some time. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding some names to our wheel again. The Stock Explorer, thank you for the kind words. Every day is a bad hair day for me. When my hair gets this long, it means I'm very close to being overdue for a haircut. But since Halloween is next week, I'm going to try to get that done this week. It's been a challenge for the last year and a half getting haircuts and things like that in our area, just because of the state of the world and different lockdowns and stuff like that. But yeah, every day is a bad hair day. I go through more gel than anybody you know, I promise you that. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and I will add some more names from our chat list. Thrill Seeks is coming up right now. This is a longtime dear friend to Tuber Chat, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And Wolfsbear Productions is still in the background. This is the creator that's going to bring us a premiere in a little while from now, just about an hour. As well, our featured channel for today is Arlana Flowers. Forgive me. We looked at that channel for the first 10 minutes of today's live stream. We feature a different channel almost every single day on TuberChat through all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. Thrill Seeks has been previously featured as well. They show generosity in every way that you can. On YouTube specifically, Thrill Seeks will allow people and encourage them to connect in their live streams. They're doing a regular series of live streams where the purpose is to connect in the same way that we do here in TuberChat. As you can see, tomorrow's is coming up. It will be shortly after TuberChat. And they're featuring Kristen Welton, whose channel we just looked at. David brings us footage from theme parks, which is great to have had over the last year and a half, because with the time we've all had in the state of the world, we haven't been able, most of us, to get out to some of these places to even see them, let alone enjoy them. So luckily, Thrill Seeks brings us this, particularly roller coaster footage and reviews and things like that, which is very cool. So we're happy to have been able to have that footage to look through. But Thrill Seeks has been a dear friend for a long time, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And with 1,160 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. Oh, just wear a hat. I did for a while, the Stock Explorer. We couldn't get haircuts at all. So it's one thing to say you're not allowed to get a haircut or not supposed to get a haircut, or it's even against the law to get a haircut. But even then, you know, if you don't want to put your friends and things like that in awkward positions, you basically have to live with the idea of just not having it done. I forget how long it was. If it was 6 months or 7 or 8, it got ridiculous. And my hair's been longer than it ever was in my whole life. And that's what I resorted to, was wearing some hats. And I'm happy not to have to do that now. But I try to stay on top of it. One of the reasons why is because we never know if there's going to be more restriction like that. So I got to get it done before we end up getting that kind of restriction happening. A Wonderland video, Brampton Gardner, very cool. And one of the things about some of the Wonderland videos is I wonder if you might get a bit of evergreen. You know, there's a term called evergreen content. And with something like Wonderland, pardon me, which I'm aging myself, it was opened when I was a child. It's Canada's biggest theme park, but I happen to only have lived not too far from there. We've been there many times. And the idea of evergreen content is something that you can make that people will go back to for years and years and years. And some of the Wonderland stuff you might find will give you heavy activity right now while people are searching heavy on it. And then as well, it might pick back up in the spring too, when people start looking again. Rambling with the Brums is a brand new connection for TuberChat. They were just been here for 1 or 2 times before, and they happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away as soon as they got here. But I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and its creator, so hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take not the live stream, it's a little bit long for me. I'm going to take this video here and add it into a special playlist called Catch Up. And this is something that I use so that I can make sure I don't fall too far behind with creators, so that I can get some more of your content watched and get to know this creator a little bit better. Hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. With 313 subscribers, we'd love to push them on the road towards 400. And I do have a TuberChat hat. I actually put it away because I don't want anything happen to it. What we did was it was going to be a one-of-a-kind hat. So Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is run by Corinne, who we used to know as Corinne's Life. She's here usually as a member and a moderator. And she does merchandise not just for herself, but for other YouTubers and small businesses. So Michael's Adventures here in the chat, who's been a moderator for a long time, has been a dear friend, an unbelievably supportive creator. And I wanted to make Michael's Adventures a one-of-a-kind TuberChat cap which was made by Corinne's Life and sent down there. But she also made a second one for myself and then sent it back over. So it's a 2 of a kind. But maybe we'll get into some more of that later. I haven't done hats yet. Obviously, we've got our Thrive Together shirts, and then, you know, I might think about more merchandise soon. I had just set up the Amazon merchandise stuff, and literally about a month later, they shut it all down because of the state of the world and stuff like that. So we'll have to look at what to do about getting back into that stuff. But yeah, Michael's Adventures has their Tuber Chat hat in a safe place. Me too. I put it away so it doesn't get ruined or dusty or, you know, any of that stuff. Now I have to remember where I put it. Kristen will know where it is better than I will, but I'll find it at some point. So I did say I was going to get some more names onto the wheel. I want to do that right away. Let me see what I can do about getting that happening. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks needs to come up. That's the second channel from TWT-TV. Both of those channels have been featured. Faye Blatcher will come up. Arlana Flowers is still in the house. Cali King 916 is in the pole position. Get Trapped YT is in the house. Get Trapped YT, did I see a video of yours talking about losing subscribers? Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. I thought it was your video, and forgive me if I'm mistaken. One of the things that happens on YouTube is for the last year or so, YouTube has been purging anything that it deems invalid or inactive as far as subscribers go. So a lot of creators will come to either Tuber Chat or other growth streams especially and find losses within the next couple of days. It doesn't happen to everybody. There are some creators who never lose any subscribers, and they've explained to me why. But the biggest reason is by following the full procedure every single time. Moon Goddess Treasures is on there. Tamara Recipes. Target X187 is coming up as well. And if I've missed anybody in the chat, I'll get some more names onto the wheel shortly. We still got a long way to go. We still got almost an hour. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. It's been happening to Stock Explorer for a year now. What YouTube used to do before that started was every 3 months or so they would come through and do a clean sweep, so people would lose like 100 subscribers all in one day or whatever. And then they started doing it more aggressively but in shorter spans, so several times a week. And we still have that going on now. Many creators find that. What they usually do is take older subscribers off to replace the new ones that we're making. But again, like I said, we find creators who don't lose anybody. Now, Tuber Chat loses subscribers, but almost nobody ever loses Tuber Chat because I follow the procedure to a T. When I'm here in Tuber Chat, you see what I do. I'll take a longer video, add it into my watch later list. I watch it later, I leave that comment and everything else. But when I'm in other live streams, like let's say, for instance, I'm in the Stock Explorers live stream and somebody new comes in. Hello, would you like to connect? Yes, I would. Okay. Then I go to their channel, I watch a full video at least 3 minutes long, I leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, I give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I turn their bell on. You see that I turn bells on for every single creator when I put their channels up on the screen. And I believe that this alone is enough. Of course, you're free to do more than what I talk about. I only talk about the minimum because we know it works. But you can add more videos into your watch later list, let them run while you sleep or something like that, or watch them later. You can feel free to watch a longer video. 3 minutes is the minimum. Some creators don't even have 3-minute videos, so if they only have 1 or 2 minute videos, you watch 2, 3, 4 videos, right? Or feel free to watch 7, 8, 9-minute videos. The more you do for other creators, I promise you, the more is going to be done for you. We have many examples of this kind of thing going through the Tuber Chat family and community all the time. There is Tiffany Wears T-shirts with the black heart. That's like a trademark for her. And Target X187, 29 is a bit of a stretch now. I do appreciate the thought and the enthusiasm, of course. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I will absolutely appreciate that. If I've missed anything in the chat, just please be patient with me. Mention your question or comment again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll hopefully catch it the next time around. Right now we're looking at Outgoing Azzy. This was Outgoing Azariah with a slight name change here. So Outgoing Azzy is an extremely supportive creator. They've obviously got their community tab, which they're using very much because they've got well over 4,000 subscribers, 4,300 now, and on the way to 4,400, which is very cool. Outgoing Azzy is a very enthusiastic creator. They say they're putting out videos every Friday, and it looks like they're pretty consistent, putting out at least a video a week, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that, and they've talked about the idea that they will have some more videos coming. They've got a lot of music videos planned, which is very cool. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Absolutely not. I think once people connect with Tiffany wears t-shirts, they're in for the long haul over there. Get Trapped YT is coming up right now. So one of the things that we get confused about, though, especially like starting out, if you're brand new to Superchat or if you haven't been to many of these growth streams before, that's what we call this, when the purpose is for growing our channels and meeting other creators, right? It can feel when you lose subscribers like people are unsubscribing from your channel, but that almost never happens. It's very, very rare. You know, it's possible you could meet somebody. It used to happen like a year ago where somebody would come through, they'd subscribe, and then they'd unsubscribe from everybody. Or you have a couple of people who will come through and play games with, like, I don't want to subscribe on my main account, let me give you my other account, and then, you know, they play games with subscribing on one or the other and all this. But the actual act of unsubscribing from somebody is very, 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 very rare. Almost never does it. In my experience, have I seen that happen. It's YouTube that does this. So the only thing that we can do in defense is make sure we're doing as much for other creators as we possibly can to make those connections stick. And then you just have to realize as well, you're only responsible for your half. Sometimes newer creators come in who haven't done this before. They don't understand the importance of following the full procedure. Well, this guy tells me to watch a 3-minute video, but forget it, I'm just going to watch this short video, who cares? But it doesn't always work, and that's the problem, right? So as time goes on, the more we can guide each other along, and especially when newcomers come into the idea, we want to grab them by the hand and, you know, kind of guide them and make them understand how important all of this is, then the losses won't be so bad. Everybody will grow faster and more solidly, and that's the hope, right? If any of that makes sense. I'm just scanning through the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed too much, and hopefully everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. This is Get Trapped YT. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take one of your videos. Let me see what I can... Oh. I'm going to take... I'll just take your latest video. It's quite long, but that's okay. I'm going to add it into a special playlist I have called Catch Up. And this is just a tool I've made that can help me make sure I don't fall too behind when it comes to watching creators' content. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like, right? So, I see that Cabarar Gaming is in the house. They are an extremely supportive creator. Just going to get them onto the wheel right away. They just ended a stream. Thank you for coming in. Well, yeah, sometimes, Brampton Gardner, people have super long videos, but I will let you in on a little secret. Sometimes what I do when I have to, you know, everybody's busy in their lives, right? I happen to work a full-time gig. I'm lucky. Half of my full-time gig is working on YouTube and other social media for other people, but half of my full-time gig is outdoors doing what you might call real work and stuff like that. I have to be away. But I still have to make sure I'm keeping up with as many creators as I can. So often what I will do if I can't be around for a day is I will make a playlist of about 25 videos of really supportive creators or people I need to catch up with. I will go through those videos and comment all of them at the same time, give them the thumbs up, then go back and restart the playlist and let it run while I'm out. So I'm not saying I recommend this for people. I'm just saying this is something that I do when I'm absolutely crunched for time. The only problem with that is when you're running videos, not watching them, it's very possible for a creator to say, hey, remember when you watched my video the other day? And then you have no choice but to either admit, hey, listen, I wasn't really paying attention, or lie or whatever, and we don't want to encourage that. But you can catch up with that little bit of help. So Moon Goddess Treasures runs a very unique type of live stream, and I've caught a few of these now. I'm behind. I thought I just was on one, but maybe I'm mistaken. So it must have been a couple of weeks ago. And what they do is this jewelry auction where they're showing different pieces, or this doesn't look like jewelry. Maybe they got some antiques, it says. Antiques here as well. And what happens is it's a live auction, so you can bid on this stuff right then and there. And they're engaging creators right behind this channel, which is really cool. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get over there. They've already got 1,100 subscribers. They've got that locked in with about 10 more. And hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards 1,200. But Moon Goddess Treasures is also a very supportive creator. So they're here in Superchat regularly, but as well I see them out supporting other creators. So hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back from them as well after you connect with them. Princess Beyond Passions is still in the house. Tamara Recipes is on the wheel. Did I put Princess Beyond Passions up already? Did we look at that channel? Forgive me if I'm mistaken. Princess Beyond Passions. I just want to make sure we don't miss your channel. Lottie Explores UK, thank you for coming in. Jessica's Dumpster Girls is coming in right now. And then Sam's Lives Trains More says they do the same thing. Yep. If you were to ask anybody and say to them, listen, I can't watch your video today, but what I can do is run it, leave a comment on it, and give you a thumbs up. 99% of people, I would bet, would say, that's okay. Yes, just please run it. Give me the comment and the thumbs up because I need it. Not, well, if you're not going to watch it, then I don't want you to do any, I don't want you to comment on it. Or, you know, that would be ridiculous, of course, right? So as long as we're supporting each other, as long as everybody's supporting each other as much as we possibly can, everybody will be just fine. We see channels growing, we see channels getting monetized, and, you know, moving on and this and that, which is great. Jessica's Dumpster Girls, I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator. They're fairly new to TuberChat with 449 subscribers. They're going to have a community tab soon enough. They're just about halfway to 500. Hopefully we can get them there and a little bit farther right now. And obviously there's a lot of dynamic content here. We can see there's a lot of smiling and a lot of energy going on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know them, as I'm sure I will also. And Michael's Adventures runs a playlist while he's at work a lot of the time. Michael's Adventures is an extremely supportive creator. One of the most supportive creators that I've met. They are constantly running playlists and videos and things to help other creators far, far more than they expect in return. But Michael's Adventures is now getting closer and closer and closer to the magical 1K. So we're going to make sure that we get Michael's Adventures all the help that he needs with his watch hours as he approaches. But it's great to know that we have creators that are so willing to support each other in that way. So Jessica's Dumpster Girls, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I'm getting to know this channel. I'm looking forward to getting to know it a little bit better. Hopefully everybody else will as well, as Jessica's Dumpster Girls has been here regularly since finding us, almost every day as a matter of fact. And we're going to look at Lil Red and Bunny tracks now. Too Fat, Too Furious says they met a few amazing people over the weekend. Very cool. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is the second channel from TWT TV. And what's interesting here, this is a unique combination of channels, the only one I've seen quite like this, where Little Red and Bunny Tracks is featuring music videos made by the same creators behind TWT-TV, which is very, very cool. Both of these channels have been featured on Superchat just this year, as a matter of fact. I'm going to show you TWT-TV right now. They've got 862 subscribers over there. They're getting really close to 900, which will put them on the road to 1K. And then thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. TWT-TV is a dynamic family of creators, which is very cool, and they bring us pure variety on their channel. I'm going to make sure I don't fall too far behind with you as well. But they're here with us regularly in Superchat almost every single day with one channel or the other. And like I said, I'm always happy to have creators with more than one channel here in the chat. The only thing I ever ask is that everybody treats them separately, but TWT-TV is a perfect example of somebody doing this. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a quick second. I'll be right back, and then we're going to look at growing my own. All right, pardon me for that. Growing my own is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on for us today. And I'll add some more names to the wheel in a moment. Let's get Lottie Explores UK up here. Growing My Own is another creator I'm still getting to know. They are just recently coming into the Superchat community. They got 50 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're halfway to 100. We'd like to get them a little bit closer. Life with Boo, thank you for coming in. And I want to make sure I don't fall behind. So I'm going to take this Jamaica jerk sauce video, add it into a special playlist I've made for myself called Catch Up, so that I can make sure I don't fall behind with creators. And Charlene Heel, I don't think anything's wrong with my connection today. I think we're holding strong today, if that's what you're talking about. And then thank you, Brampton Gardner. They're going to carve some pumpkins. Forgive me, I didn't put your channel on this wheel. I'm going to put it on now, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think... Did we look at that channel? Okay, Brampton Gardner. I put it on anyway, so even if you have to go, that's okay. We'll look at it quickly afterwards. Forgive me for the delay in putting that on. If anybody hasn't already been on the wheel or the screen, we've still got a long way to go, about a half an hour before we're going to go and watch a premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions, where we can continue connecting during their live chat. But if there's anybody watching or listening that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just say anything at all in the chat, and I'll try to make sure I get you onto the wheel right away. We've still got lots of channels to go through, but we should be able to get to everybody today. Faye Blatcher is here right now. This is another creator who's been back to Superchat, I believe, every day since finding us just a few weeks ago. 2,340 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,400 that they're thinking about. I see that their latest video is for BoxyCharm Premium, which is cool. BoxyCharm is a really popular subscription service and something we see with a lot of creators doing unboxing videos here in Superchat. Kristen Welton does those as well. Makeup Mom and Son has been known to do that. So it's interesting. I love the idea of monthly subscription boxes, and there are literally like thousands of these things out there now where you can get all kinds of fun delivered for a reasonable amount of money. And they make great unboxing videos, you know. I've always said since we started Superchat, and even before that, anybody could start a YouTube channel just by doing unboxing videos by subscribing to 4 or 5 monthly boxes. And first of all, you've got unboxing videos to do every week, and then secondly, you can start doing showdowns and comparisons and, you know, top 5 products and top 10s, and very cool. So there's a lot that can be done from those things. And then thank you, Brampton Gardner. I see that Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. And let's spin. Faye Blatcher brings us pure variety. I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind you in your videos. So I'm actually going to take that BoxyCharm video and add it to my catch-up list so that I can make sure I watch that within the next day or two. Cali King 916 is coming up. This is a creator who's been here for just about the whole live stream. Vibes with Empress, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Get Trapped YT still in the house. Thanks for hanging out. Kelly Family Adventures is still here. I don't think I put your channel on the wheel yet. We'll be looking at them for the first time. Cabaret Gaming still in the house. If any, Arlana Flowers is our featured channel for today. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Cali King 916 is here on the screen for the first time. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. Instead of your first one, maybe I will take the first one, and I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on like I do for all creators. And hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you everybody for the reminders on the thumbs up. And Chris's Clever Craft, thank you for coming in. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming through to say hi. But Chris's Clever Craft is a member, so they are on the wheel already. We will look at that channel quickly in a little while. Target X187 is coming up right now, and this is an extremely supportive creator. So we featured this channel not too long ago. However, they haven't put up new content in a while. Now, it might be interesting to see. Of course, I'm always drawn to Grand Theft Auto footage when I see it. I'm a big fan of that game and franchise and everything else. But Target X187 happens to be a very talented photographer. They do a lot of photography and make that available on other royalty-free sites like iStock Photo. I forget which ones they actually use right now, but they're expanding into more anyway. And Photo Dune from Envato, which I'm a member of, and other ones as well, which is very, very cool because they're, this is the kind of thing I like to see from creators when they have different kinds of talents in artistic ways that they can spread throughout the internet and still possibly even monetize on. So there might be some to be learned or at least inspired by from Target X187, and hopefully they're going to bring some of that content to YouTube shortly, and we'll have that available. So I want to encourage everybody to subscribe to this creator because they're so unbelievably supportive of other creators. They engage conversation here in Superchat, for which I'm very grateful. And this way, if they do produce new content for us, we'll be able to give them a bit of a head start and get them moving. So 68 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther up and maybe even over the 70 that they're thinking of. And Brampton Gardner, thank you. Thank you again. So Too Fat, Too Furious is coming up right now. These are longtime friends of Superchat. Cali King 916, my pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing your content. Too Fat, Too Furious, longtime friends of Superchat, and I think they said they're very close to 1K right now. Yeah, 933. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're officially on the road to that 1K right now. We'd love to get them a little bit farther. They've been with us for a long, long time. Definitely loyal and dedicated supporters. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are motivating and inspiring, but we get a great look at the creators behind the channel when we're there. So I know I just caught a video from you, but I'm going to grab another one and add it into my catch-up list so that I make sure I don't fall behind. ASD Does Games, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And in about a half an hour from now, we're going to go and watch a premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions, who happens to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We will be able to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here in Superchat, and you'll meet lots of friends and family members over there as well. And it is quite a long video, apparently almost 4 hours long, so there's lots of opportunity to hang out in that chat and meet more friends and family members and have even more laid-back conversation, as a matter of fact, which is always good as well. Get Trapped YT is going to do a giveaway at 500. Very cool, and it'll be great to see you get that community tab when you get there. Chris's Clever Craft does a lot of featuring channels on their front page. We talked about this earlier today, how featuring channels and collaborating with other creators in that way can be a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started. And thank you very much, Modest Moon Gazer. I really do appreciate your kind words. And I'm looking forward to catching more from you. I didn't realize, like I said, it had been so long already. It felt like it was just a few days ago that I was with you for a premiere, and I find it's been a couple of weeks already. But we'll get that going. Get Trapped YT is going to do a giveaway of a GTA account. Do I understand that right? Of a Grand Theft Auto account? That'll be interesting. And Chris's Clever Craft brings us a lot of variety on their channel. We get some outdoor footage. We get a look at this creator's home life. We get a great look at the creator behind the channel. You can see that they're a dynamic host. And then as well, we get a lot of how-to videos as well. So Chris's Clever Craft just came through quickly today, so we'll just move on quickly as well. But they happen to be a member, so of course I put their channel on the wheel right away. We wanted to make sure we had a quick look. Let's look at Tamara Recipes. I wonder if then Get Trapped YT are excited about that definitive collection that's coming out. They're putting out Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas again as newly released versions of those games on all the new consoles, which will be very cool. Apparently they've been enhanced, and the team's been using Unreal Engine to try to update those, for those of you who know what that is. And that'll be interesting. And Cali King 916, yeah, hopefully you're enjoying meeting new friends and family members for your channel. And I'm looking forward, like I said, to getting to know your content. I'm sure they will be too. Tamara Recipes is getting dangerously close to 500 subscribers, where she's going to have that community tab unlocked. We see a lot of delicious looking content on this channel with a little bit of variety as well, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Tamara Recipes is here with us regularly in Superchat almost every day lately, as a matter of fact, which is very cool. And giving away a modded GTA account at 500. Very cool. And then, if anybody in the house has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get more people into Super Chat today, and of course does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and possibly weeks and maybe even beyond. It's very interesting to see that Tamara Recipes is engaging in some shorts videos here as well. Just one that was just put up, one that's a little bit older but has got a couple of thousand views on it, which is very cool. So let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next on the wheel. And as we get closer to the time to go and watch our premiere, we will, I'll make sure I get that link dropped for everybody. We're going to look at Brampton Gardner right now. I thought we had your channel on the screen before. Forgive me for being wrong about that. Okay, Brampton Gardner we're looking at for the first time. So they've gone for today, but that's okay. We're going to look at the channel quickly. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I just want to catch something new. See what they've been up to lately. Usually I look for something 10 minutes. So I'll take this farmer's market. When we talk about Brampton Gardner, Brampton is a town that's just about an hour and a half away from where I am, close to Niagara Falls here. So another fellow Canadian, actually. And I've added your video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full, leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Purple Tube just walked in. That is another friend of Superchat, a longtime friend actually, and somebody who's willing to help with YouTube and things that will help your videos and channel. She does pure variety on her channel. And Modest Moon Gazer, thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that extra support. What that means, of course, is that I'm going to add your channel to the wheel every time I see you in the chat as soon as I see you. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Get Trapped YT, modded outfits, cars, and 20 plus million. When you play Grand Theft Auto, for those of you who haven't tried it yet, the way that these games are working now is you have like in-game money that works like cash, right? You can buy businesses and I believe cars and clothes and all kinds of stuff. And I haven't played for a while, so you have to forgive me, but it is my game of choice. And some of the stuff can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions when you start opening businesses and nightclubs and this and that. So Get Trapped YT is talking about giving away something that will get somebody to move a little bit faster in the game. And thanks again for that, Modest Moon Gazer. I really do appreciate that extra support. She's already an unbelievably dedicated and loyal supporter, but I really do appreciate that extra generosity as well. Lottie Explorers UK has 193 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Now, I know I'm behind with you, so I'm going to take your latest video, an abandoned luxury spa. That's interesting. I'm going to add this into a special playlist I made for myself called Catch Up so that I can keep caught up with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and I'll be looking forward to that new content. Target X187 hasn't played for a long time either. Yeah, I love Grand Theft Auto. When not that it matters. I tell you a story. I never used to play video games. I did when I was a kid. I was a teenager when Nintendo came out, basically, and I lost my mind over that thing. I wanted Atari, but never had one. But I did manage to buy myself a Nintendo with my first full-time job. And that was so exciting. I loved it so much, and that was my thing for a while. But I got out of video games as I became an older teenager and got into, adulthood and this and that. And I wasn't playing games for a long time. And a friend of mine said, "You got to see this video game. It's amazing." And I said, "I don't have time for video games in my life and this and that." He goes, "Trust me, you could do everything in this game." And one day I went to pick up my friend. We were going somewhere, and he was 15 minutes late. So I was waiting for him, and he said, here's the controller. Push this button to get into a car, and just play this for 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll play. And I loved it so much that I went out the next day, bought a PlayStation 2, bought the double pack of Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City, and I have now given that company so much money. There has been twice I've bought versions of Grand Theft Auto that I already had because I forgot that I had it already, and that's the true story. because I have a son and a nephew that are crazy about the game as well. So now when it comes out, I make sure like we all have a copy of it, and I can't tell you how many times I've given that company money. The Homeowner's Handyman, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. This is Purple Tube. She just came in, and the wheel is favoring you today. So we've got your channel up here right away. We are going to go shortly and watch a premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions. It will actually be running when we get over there by just a couple of minutes. But I'm going to pin a link to it right now. Anybody can go over there anytime as soon as you'd like to. But we will all go over there and raid together in another few minutes here after we get through the rest of our channels. And Team Goodman's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let me get both of these channels onto the wheel. I'll move pretty quickly through these channels. Team Goodman and the Homeowner's Handyman. And Purple Tube is here with almost 1,900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Like I said, this is a longtime friend of Superchat as well. She does pure variety on her channel, but some of the things that she does is she will help with YouTube related things that will help you with your videos and channel algorithm stuff, talking about what counts, what does not count for watch hours, and other lessons like this. And like I said, other than that, pure variety, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And Wolf Spirit Productions has their premiere set up. They actually use the new control to set up the 5-minute countdown, which is cool. That's what I'm using for myself as well. I'm finally getting caught up with making videos. I'm always behind on my personal channel. I've got premieres coming up this Friday and next Friday, and I feel it's the best idea for almost everybody to set the premiere time to the new 5-minute option, because you're giving more time for people to come in, right? Not everybody's like sitting on YouTube and gets your notification right away. So if you have a 10-minute video and the premiere timer is set for 2 minutes, that's only given 12 minutes for people to get into your premiere. But by setting the timer a little bit longer, now you've got 15 minutes worth of people coming in. So I think it's a benefit. Fun with YT, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And we don't do any self-promotion here, so our moderators will knock out any messages that says, you know, please promote or please look at my channel and things like that. We believe wholeheartedly in giving to others much more than we expect to receive. So for that reason, the best success will be found in reaching out to other creators and supporting them first, then coming back, letting them know that you've done that. They'll do the same thing for you. So the Homeowners Handymen are going to teach us some do-it-yourself type of... some of the stuff is a little bit beyond do-it-yourself, but they will show us how some of the renovations and things that they do can be done. So therefore you can possibly do some of this for yourself. I have a special place in my heart for a channel like this, because the channel that I started with on YouTube is not mine, and I work for somebody or with somebody that does the same type of work at times. So it's great to be able to show this kind of content. I'm happy to see these creators doing this. They happen to be generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. We've seen that regularly from them. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Cabaret Gaming is a very energetic creator. When you catch them on a live stream, you'll find that their energy comes out while they're playing. So I've caught them with Grand Theft Auto, of course. They do a bit more variety on their channel, but I have caught them with a bit of Grand Theft Auto footage. But they'll give you a warm welcome. They're able to keep up with the chat while they play, and you feel the excitement in this creator while they're playing. That's what draws me to them. My pleasure, the Homeowners Handyman. Forgive me, I'm racing through channels now because we're going to watch a premiere in a few minutes. I still want to get everybody on, and that premiere is just about to start its countdown. We still got another 5 minutes though, but I'm going to drop the link again here, and let's get ASD Does Games on here. And we'll all go over there together. Anybody can go over there anytime that you want. We have the link already pinned, but as well, I'll drop it a couple more times. We'll go over there and raid. Just please mention Superchat Raid when you get there. And everybody can continue connecting the same way that we are here. We've been on for 2.5 hours now, so we're going to cut this now and go over for that premiere, but I'll be over there as well, and we can continue, like I said, engaging conversation and connecting. They have a video that's ready to go now, premiering for almost 4 hours, so there's lots of opportunity to meet more friends and family members over there, and hopefully everybody will join us. A couple of people are already there. Michael's Adventures, of course, is already supporting, and Target X187 is already over there, so we'll join them shortly. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, please remember to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Wolf Spirit Productions a thumbs up on the way in. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, so I know you will enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them as well. Fun with YT, I'm just going to knock that message out because we don't do any self-promotion here. Please read our video description. That will tell you exactly how we connect with people here and how we can promote your channel. ASD Does Games is fairly new to TuberChat. I want to make sure I don't fall behind with you, so I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up playlist, which is just a playlist that I've made so that I can make sure I don't fall behind with anybody if I have a busy couple of days or anything. But ASD Does Games, it's good to see you back. 132 subscribers. Obviously, this is a loyal and dedicated supporter. Team Goodman will allow you to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here. They do a great mix of videos and live streams, and it's pure variety on this channel, so hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. Team Goodman is here with us regularly in TuberChat, and you can see they post so frequently, multiple times a day now by the look of it. Hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there as well. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We know they're over 500 because they've got their community tab here, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them. They're often here with TuberChat, and they often say, you know, we're here to the end, and they often are, which is really cool. Thank you, Michael's Adventures, very much. That is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. They're here as a dedicated and beloved moderator. And forgive me, because now I'm really going to race through channels. The premiere from Wolf Spirit Productions is started. Their countdown is on. We've still got a couple more minutes here. I'll leave this live stream running for a few extra minutes at the end so everybody can clean up their connections here. Oh, Growing My Own we looked at, right? Did we look at this channel, or am I mistaken? Yeah, we just looked at this channel. Okay, my mistake. Is there anybody in the chat or anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the... Is there anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen? Just please let me know. I see that Team Goodman has already done the featured channels, so thank you for that. I'm just going to make sure I make a note of that. I think I added them onto the featured channels, right? When we talked about that the other day. Princess Beyond Passions is coming up. This is one of the first creators to have used our copyright-free music in their videos. For those of you who haven't seen it already, all the same music that you see or hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream on that channel as well, where you can continue to connect with other creators the same way that we do here in TuberChat, and we do have link drops over there, so it makes it fast and easy. And Princess Beyond Passion started using that music right away. I just caught up with this video, but I'm just going to add it into my catch-up playlist again because I want to make sure we get the whole thing. You can see that red line. I don't know why it's only at the beginning, but that's okay. Princess Beyond Passions has been a longtime friend of Superchat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. Arlana Flowers is our featured channel for today, and we looked at that channel at the beginning of the live stream. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And Kelly Family Adventures, it's just luck today. We never know when the wheel's going to come around. You've been on the wheel for a while now, but you're the last channel that we're going to look at today. So I'm going to spin just for fun, but we will put your channel up. We never know. Sometimes I put a channel on the wheel and it comes right up. Sometimes it takes an hour and a half or even longer. Superchat's always here for 2 to 2.5 hours. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. This Saturday is a very special episode, our number 300. If you haven't already watched episode 100 or 200 of Superchat, I hope that you will. You'll get a great idea of exactly what we're going to bring to you on Saturday. I'll be joined by Vern's Junk Closet, a very dear friend of mine, and we will have a very different live stream for 2 hours. We will do a deep dive into analytics, the algorithm, and features and updates that we've seen in the last 6 months to help everybody with their channels and videos. And then, Kelly Family Adventures actually was on the wheel for a while. With 88 subscribers, this channel's here for the first time. Hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome and connect with them. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest... Actually, I'm not going to take the latest one. I want to see this. UK Mystery Soda. I want to see some of these products we might not have in Canada. That's why. I'm just adding this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I'm going to drop the link one more time there for Wolf Spirit Productions. Their premiere is already running. I will see you over there. We can go and keep connecting with other creators over there. There'll be more friends and family members for everybody for the next 3.5 hours or so. And I'll leave this live stream running just for another couple of minutes so you can clean up your connections here. Please remember, like I said, give us a thumbs up on the way out. Give Wolf Spirit Productions a thumbs up on the way in. And hopefully we'll see everybody again over there, and then tomorrow here 3 hours earlier than today. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.